Guys, so I am back with another episode of the Red Playthrough. Before I really get started, I want to point out that I did get a new commission done, a new Avi. I really like it. The link for the guy who did it is down in the description below. Ooh, we have a gloom. And let's see if this will kill it. Almost. No, I hate sleeping powder. See if it wakes up. I'm gonna switch out. But if you want to check him out, definitely do. He is a pretty amazing artist. And I'm, of course, very happy with it. But like I said last week, I am having one of those crazy weeks where I'm going back. I'm at the high school again. I remember now why I really love teaching AP. Oh, great. Perfect. Let's switch out to you. It's just because I really like teaching AP and high school classes just because I have a little bit more freedom. It's more complex and I really do enjoy it. Now going back to the fact of teaching AP, it is a huge brain drain. Like, I have to remember so many different facts. I have to remember so many different events that happen. And it's not always the easiest to remember because, well, especially teaching an AP class, there's certain things that are on the test that you have to talk about. And it's one of those situations where, as much as I want to say, oh yeah, I know everything about U.S. history, there's always going to be something that I'm going to forget. And because of that, it makes it a lot harder for me to just deal with that in general. So yeah, I've had a lot of brain drain this week. I'm in the process of writing PowerPoints and just doing stuff like that, like normal teacher stuff. It's different from my classroom, I have to say. It's one of those weird instances where I'm like, I teach so different from this teacher, even though he's a teacher who I did all my student teaching under. We have two totally different styles, and this isn't a permanent thing. This is just me helping him out because he had something he had to go do. So he needed somebody who could teach AP. And because we have two totally different... Oh, that wasn't very effective. Why not? Alright, let's try this. That was more effective. Oh no, let's not have the accuracy drop. Hold on. Yes, let's switch into you. We're grinding, remember, people? Switching to you. So we have two totally different styles of teaching, and as I will always say, if you don't click with one teacher, it's just their style. Everybody has their own style, and everybody has their own way of teaching events and stuff like that. So because of that, me coming in gave students a opportunity to have a different style of teaching, which a lot of them prefer my style over his, which is totally okay because you're not going to click with every teacher you ever have. And because of that, it's pretty interesting to me to talk to the students to see like what they like, what they don't like. Some of them are very auditory learners, some of them are very visual learners. So I like to really include all of that in my lesson plans because you'll always have students who have different ways of learning, and because of that, oh, well, at least I'm running some Pokemon Center already. They can't kill me with, or put me to sleep. Because of that, it makes it a lot harder for every teacher to hit every student. But I always give suggestions on different ways of learning and education and all that. So yeah, what I'm teaching in the classes are World War II for AP US, and for Western Civ I have Venomoth. Let's see if you can kill it in a Dragon Rage. Very close. Western Civ is nationalism, imperialism, and World War I. So two totally different time periods. So it's kind of hard at the same time because I'm like, oh my god, I have to talk about two totally different concepts, two totally different methods. I mean, yeah, imperialism is different from nationalism because imperialism is the concept of, oh, we're the right sort of people to make the world a better place where people are going to be happier under our rule instead of under their own rule, where nationalism is our country is better than everybody else, so therefore everybody must listen to us. Oh, Fury Attack. So it is kind of interesting to have to teach the two different mindsets for everything. Yes, let's switch back to, we're gonna grind him up a little bit more. So the two different mindsets, it's really interesting to teach that, just because, well, no matter what you teach, especially in history, there's always going to be like a weird one-sided battle where, I want to get him up to Pokemon King, where you have like this concept of who's better than everybody else. And especially between World War I and World War II, you have these ideas of what started the war, what actually caused the war, what were the effects of the war, how did it impact the world. You have the Treaty of Versailles, which leads into World War II because, well, you have the people who claimed that Germany was going to be betrayed by the Jews. Oh, I hate poison gas because now I'm poisoned. And I don't have anything to cure, so I have to run all the way back to the Pokemon Center. Quick attack. Or fly, I don't care. Or no, I can't. I don't think I can use fly outside of battle. Let's put you out. Let's go back into you. Let's shift. And that's why I did that. Aerial Ace. Aerial Ace. Yes, let's continue going. Let's put you out. Let's go back into you since you're poison, just in case it tries to hit me with poison attack. Aerial Ace. Even though it fainted, at least it did me some good because now I can just send you out and quick attack it. Maybe oh, yeah, I hate poison. I don't even think I have anything to cure poison on me. Let's see. Tag, max revive, full restore. Okay. I'm not going to use that for now. I'm just going to run back to the Pokemon Center because the whole thing is I want to save that for some time. I really, really do need it. Like, say, in the gym. So it's easier just to run all the way back to the Pokemon Center, heal everybody up, and continue on. So yeah, these are two different classes, two totally different things that I'm not used to teaching, so it is taking me a lot longer to do, and I feel totally exhausted by the end of the day. Normally I have so much more energy, just because it's a lot of brain drain, because I have to think about a lot of different things and different aspects of it. So I am trying to record everything beforehand. I'm trying to get everything out and done, so I have one less thing to worry about, because I'm really not taking my own personal laptop to school to edit and record and stuff like that. I don't really like to do that unless I absolutely have to. So I've been avoiding that for right now, and because of that, I haven't been editing at school. Like, I don't normally edit at school unless I had time or something like that, because I need to focus on like doing my PowerPoints and getting grading done. Because I grade really, really fast for a teacher. I grade within 24 hours. So anytime I have like a test or something, it'll be graded and back in the student's hands within 24 hours. So a lot of times students are really surprised at how quickly I grade because I do get them back, their test back really, really quick. I have it up and the parents get to see it pretty much instantaneously because we have something in the county called Parent Portal where parents can see students' grades. Yeah, I want you to die, Pidgeot. Yes, it grew up to level 19. So with Parent Portal, parents can see students' grades, see what they made on the work. If the teacher wants to leave a note saying, oh, they're missing this assignment and it was due this date, they can, so the parent can see when. Great. That was wonderful. No! That's not supposed to happen. But they can see like when assignments are due, what assignments were due, how many points they are. They can send the teacher a message through Parent Portal saying, okay, when was this due? What happened here? Why hasn't this assignment been graded? So it gives parents a lot of access to the teacher and allows the teacher to have access to the parents as well, because then we can give pretty much instantaneous feedback. I don't know why I did quick attack, but I'll do it again. Allowing us to pretty much helps students grow and also to leave parents on track. Normally I also do have a website that's locked in where I have to approve of people being able to view it. No, I don't want him out, I want him out. So the parents can actually see what I'm doing in my classroom so they aren't caught off guard. So all my assignments are posted in there. I'm just gonna use King to bite all these guys. Switch out. Might as well train up. Let's see. Ooh. Perfect. At least Drake is getting to the level where he can fight on his own. Double Leer and I still take you down. Grew to level 25. So yeah, with that in mind, I really do like to keep an open communication with my parents just because, well, it's easier. It really is. It's really easier to have the parents know exactly what's going on so you don't have to worry about so-and-so missing work. And if the parents are involved, it makes the classroom a lot better in my opinion. Let's see. Seriously, I don't have... Alright, whatever. We're just gonna do this. We're just gonna fight them. Or her. I thought it was a double battle. Dragon Rage? Let's try 2 Dragon Rages. Perfect. Last Dragon Rage. And it kills. Perfect. Let me see if I can actually use Fly, because I don't know if I can or not. Let's just try this. Fly. Oh, I can. We're just gonna heal everybody up, and then we're gonna continue on. We're gonna fight the other Snorlax. I don't think I've fought him yet, because let's just put it this way: I really want to get a bunch of really strong Pokemon, and right now I feel like I'm super. Oh, a Ditto. Twister. Transformed Thunder Wave. Bag. Let's try a Great Ball, because it is paralyzed. I'm gonna name it Houdini. Give me a second though, because I have got to look up Houdini's name, how to spell it real quick. So give me 1 second. Alright guys, so I figured it out. I really could not remember his first name, and I literally was having the worst time trying to... Okay, how the heck... No, that's the back button. I'm having issues if you can't tell. So I'm naming it Houdini just because, well, Harry Houdini, he's the one who does the really cool escape artist tricks, and he was said to be able to mimic people and all that, so why not name it after him? Houdini. I-N-I. Okay. Perfect. So yeah, as you can tell, brain drain. I literally spent like 5 minutes trying to figure out what his name was. I was like, what is his name? I know it's he's a magician. I know History Channel did a documentary on him, but I can't remember his name. So it was like killing me, and I'm like, flippin' heck, how could I have forgotten his name? So yeah, I ended up finally remembering it and naming Ditto Houdini after Harry Houdini. Ooh. And I also kind of forgot that well, that works for me. Need to heal up. Drake. No, we're just going to use Venusaur just to sweep through everybody right now, because I really do not feel like losing Drake, because I want to train Drake up. And I have to say, yes, I am so tired, and so, yeah, I'm not as, like, talking about, like, random history facts, just because I've been teaching history all week, and I'm, like, dead on my feet. Like, normally I can come up with a bunch of really weird facts, like, did you know America was the first, country in the world to make marital rape illegal? New Jersey, what the heck did I do? Fly. New Jersey was the first state to allow women to vote. Which, yeah, they're all really interesting facts, but let's just talk about my week. I mean, I love teaching, I love moments, but some moments I'm like, really? Did you guys just say that? One of the more impressive ones of the week have been the spelling of the Ottoman Empire, which is spelled Ottoman. I've had a few spell it Atttoman, like automobile. So it has been a very interesting week. And I'm excited. I'm really grateful still that I'm able to teach an AP class again. This is my former high school. I wouldn't mind going back to teach there. I really wouldn't. I really like all the teachers there. They all know me. They've known me for years. It's not like I'd be in a place where I know nobody. I've had interactions with a lot of these teachers. Okay. Not good. Alright, switch. Okay, whatever. You know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna tackle you. Just gonna let you out. Seriously? So yeah, I've known a lot of these teachers for a very long time. A lot of the teachers at the high school, they taught me, so they know me very well. And it's kind of nice because even though everything changes and nothing stays the same, it still really does feel like it's the same because a lot of the teachers haven't changed and they all support me. Like at any moment, ooh, I'm getting an evolution. Perfect. No, I have Pidgeot. Even though they taught me years and years ago, a lot of these teachers, at any point in time, I can message them and be like, hey, I don't understand this concept of teaching. Do you mind explaining it to me? And they're more than willing to help. And there's a lot of really amazing teachers there. I've never felt unwanted there. They all help me out. This is probably where I learned most of my confidence, where I got most of my confidence, especially dealing with like public speaking and just talking to people in general, was because of the high school I went to, because the teachers really did support me a lot. I was the type of student who, I had a learning disability. I am dyslexic. That's why I have a lot of spelling mistakes on my video titles sometimes. Oh, come on. Don't be confused. Thank you. Yes, we're going to switch out to you, even though I know it's a weak one, so whatever. So being dyslexic, it does kind of make a lot of things hard, especially like when you're taking AP and dual enrolled classes, because you have to take these exams that say you are at a college level or higher of reading. So once that happens, you kind of have people saying, oh my gosh, well, you have to be able to read at a college level, you have to be able to understand things at a college level. Can you really do that? And if you don't pass it, they don't allow you They don't allow you to take these classes because they're like, oh well, you're not at a college level, you won't do good. But I ended up passing my AP Euro exam with a 3 or 4, I don't remember. It may have been a 3 on the border of a 4. So it wasn't like I like totally bombed it. I ended up passing. But for 11th grade, you're supposed to take AP US and AP Literature, and I'm like, you're asking somebody who physically cannot see grammar and spelling mistakes to take AP Lit, when that's what most of the AP exam is, and I knew there was no way I was going to pass that exam. So I ended up having to drop out of what they call collegiate studies because I physically knew I could not pass that exam, and I wasn't going to beat my head against the wall all semester trying to study for an exam that I knew there was no way I was going to pass. So what ended up happening was I took dual enrolled. Because I dropped out, I ended up having to, like, of course you have to change your guidance counselor and all that, but it was okay. I mean, it really was, because it wasn't the right fit for me, and I knew it wasn't going to help me in any way. It was just going to be more of a frustration for me because, well, if I can't learn, if I can't see it now, you're not going to be able to teach it to me. But in the end, I had one of the best English teachers my 12th grade year. He still teaches at the school, and he was probably one of my biggest inspirations as a teacher because he did so much for me. Like, I can never thank him enough. I know he does not watch my channel. I know he has no idea I even have a channel. Not many of the teachers that I work with know I have a channel. But his name is Eric Cobb, and he, like, I didn't know how much he fought for me until much later on when my parents told me about what he actually did. Like, when I first became a freshman at the school, he was the one who ran point pretty much for my 504, which helps me out because it gives me extended time and a reader and stuff like that. Things I actually needed to take exams to be able to be successful. And because of that, yeah, I got the super rod. Because of that, I was able to graduate from high school. Oh, I guess I did defeat. I guess I did take down the Snorlax here, or maybe because you take down one of them, both of them disappear. But I was able to graduate high school with pretty much my whole associates done. It was I'm not going to say it was easy. It was actually extremely hard because I had teachers who really did believe the fact that I needed extended time and I needed that help. And I had other teachers who thought it was a fake. Like, I was faking a learning disability to try and get an advantage compared to other students. And yeah, that was really hard to convince those teachers who didn't believe that. But Mr. Cobb, he always stood by me. He always helped me out. And when I had him for English 12th grade year, I learned so much. Like, he was probably one of the best, if not the best English teacher I ever had. The other English teacher I really have a lot to thank for is going to be my 9th and 10th grade English teacher. Her name is Sydney Walker. She's now a principal at one of the local middle schools. I absolutely adore her. She's probably one of the best people I've ever met, one of the nicest people I ever met. And like, she seriously believed in me. She never let me use my dyslexia as an excuse. She would always push me to become the best student I could be. And because of her, I really did end up succeeding in so many more ways than I can even say. Like, I don't know what I would do if I never had her, because it was just something I really needed at that time, because I wasn't very confident in myself. I really did not believe that I could do everything she thought I could. So just having her to believe in me, just having her say it's okay for you to say, I'm not comfortable in this, can you show me how to do it again, really helped me out, because I had teachers before that who really did believe in me, who really did try and help me, but not to her extent. And I should have done another seismic toss. You know what? Yes, well, you're not going to be able to attack. We're just going to train up more. And it's also kind of one of those situations where I didn't realize how much I didn't have confidence in myself until I had somebody believe in me. And then when I had somebody start to believe in me, I realized I was actually worth more than I thought I was. And because of that, I really started to understand my own self-worth, and because of that, it allowed me to become a better student and to become a better person in general, because I had that confidence boost back. I had the ability to understand that I was worth trying to learn, that it was okay to say, sometimes I don't understand this, and you're gonna recover. And I'm just gonna Giga Drain again. Psychic, whatever, Vine Whip, die. I mean, we're training up Drake, so I mean, the more switch outs we get, the better off we are. But it's just hard. I mean, it really is hard being a student with learning disability, because not many people understand it. A lot of people want to judge you and be like, oh, you're making this up because that gives you extended time, or oh, you're doing this because you think that it's going to help you in some way and it's going to make you have that advantage when your learning disability really doesn't exist. But I know you guys can't see my disability because I'm not in a wheelchair. I don't have something physical where you can actually see it, but at the same time, it doesn't mean it doesn't exist. It really does. I struggle every day with spelling and grammar, and it's not something I have fun with. It's not something like I like to say, oh my god, I can't do this because I can't spell that word. It's kind of embarrassing being a professional at 24 years old saying, oh my god, I can't spell the word awesome, because it's very hard for me to understand how to spell. It's hard. It's really hard to admit. It's the worst feeling in the world when you have to sit there and say, oh my god, I cannot spell this word, and actually have to ask somebody for help, because it's like you kind of feel useless. And it's really a dejected feeling. It honestly is. Like, I can't tell you how many times it hurts. It really does. It really does hurt. But at the same time, I know who I am, and I know what I can and cannot do. But guys, I think I'm gonna end it here for today. I don't know how long I've been going for. I hope you guys enjoyed, and have a wonderful day. Leave a comment down below if there's any topics you want me to talk about. Bye guys.